Hey everybody, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video and show an interest in training your dog. I really appreciate it, and I know your dog does too. In this video, I'm going to be talking all about the luring technique. If you're feeling at all ever overwhelmed by training, not know where to start, how to make progress, the luring technique is probably going to be a perfect place for you to start. The luring technique is fairly simple. We're using our body, treats, or a combination of both to lure our dogs or guide them into certain positions. We still use our reward marker to clearly communicate what our dogs did correct, and then we repeat the process so our dogs start to actually learn as we fade out the lure. If you think of the lure as the GPS system, we're just looking for our dogs to follow the directions to the goal behavior. For this reason, since we're just asking our dogs to follow, it's not as mentally taxing. The behaviors often come quicker, and it's a lot of fun to see our dogs accomplish things right off the bat. So I think you're really going to enjoy the luring technique, and let's take a look at what it looks like.
Here, I'm using the luring technique to lure Sushi onto the place board and teach him place. I have the treat right at his nose, and as his nose follows, so does his body, and this is how I teach him that going on place is the desired behavior. The treat is right next to his nose. As he comes onto the place board, I mark and reward, and then we repeat as Sushi is learning what I'm trying to teach him. If you think of your dog's nose and the treat as two parts to a magnet, wherever the nose goes, the body follows, and this is how we use the luring technique to teach our dogs. In this exercise, I'm working with Charlie on puppy push-ups. Puppy push-ups are when our dogs go from a sit to a down and back to a sit. As our dogs go into each desired position, we mark and reward. For this exercise, you will not be saying sit or down. You'll simply be working on the luring technique and marking at the precise time your dog goes into the desired position. All dogs follow lures different, and figuring out how to get your dog to follow the lure is going to be the fun part of this exercise. Here, Charlie has trouble following the lure directly up, so instead I pull it forward and then go up. This helps Charlie go from the down to the sit. For this exercise, make sure you're not saying sit or down. Simply lure your dog into the desired position and mark when they get into that position.
So now that you have a good idea of what luring is, get your dog, grab some tasty treats, and start trying out the luring technique. You can start with puppy push-ups, luring your dog into a sit, down, and then back into a sit. Or you can try doing anything that you'd find fun. Luring them around a room, luring them between your legs, behind your back, whatever appeals to you. Have fun, get comfortable using the luring technique, get your dog comfortable following the lure, and then figure out what exercise or behaviors you want to jump into with this new technique. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. You can also email me directly, lewis@acepetservicesinc.com, and hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.